Hey everyone, this is Dave with Universal Midi Controller, and what we're going to talk about today is how to connect your wireless traditional wall box that you may have to your mechanical music machine, and also how to connect the custom built hand boxes that we make. And so let's get started. So if you've ordered the wireless kit from us, and if you are going to use a hand box, you will get an item that looks very similar to this, and this is the wireless receiver. It's got a USB connector, and you can see the antenna right here. And what you do is you just take this USB connector and connect it to your Universal Midi controller, which should look something like this. Or if you order one of the micro units, it'll be 1/10 the size. So you just find an open USB port and you just plug it in. And then we also provide some Velcro, and we suggest you just put some Velcro on top of the UMC, and then the bottom of the receiver has the other end of the Velcro, and just stick it on. If the UMC is buried deep inside your machine and the wireless signal has a hard time getting to it, all you need to do is get a traditional USB extender cord. Hello there, you helping me out? Okay, you're helping me out. Get a traditional USB extender cord, and then you can plug this in, plug it into it, and then put this towards the front of the music machine or wherever. In most cases you don't need to do it, but if you're want to be a great distance away from the music machine, you may want to do that. So let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is plug this unit into the UMC that's inside your mechanical music machine. In the example here, we're using a Mills Violano. So as always, whenever doing anything inside your Violano, you should turn off the power. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the power, and we'll plug this in, and we'll go to the next step. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the custom built hand box. This one has 5 buttons. There's an on-off button, and then there's 4 buttons for the various playlists you want to use. The only one we're going to really talk about right now is the coin play. It's a dedicated coin list for when you deposit a coin in the coin acceptor. Okay, it just played the startup songs that I've got programmed, so we are ready to go. First thing we want to do is get out your iOS device or your Mac or your laptop, doesn't really matter, and launch a web browser and go to the URL for your mechanical music machine. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're up and running. So if you ordered everything directly from us, then you can skip the next step. Otherwise, what you need to do is enter the license key to enable the remote modules. Hi there. And you only have to do this once. Once you've done it the first time, you're good forever. You don't need to enter it every time you turn on your mechanical music machine. You are just being all sorts of help, aren't you? So to do that, we go to settings, and we go to version and license, and you'll see there where it says coin play license key. That is the key you need to enter to enable these remote modules. So we'll select coin play license key, and the key for this particular machine is 56C36 88E. And we'll hit submit license key. And if you look at the bottom, it says coin play is enabled. That means we've put in a valid license key and we'll never have to do that again. So that's great. Again, if you ordered it directly from us, you don't need to worry about that because we've already done it. And we don't care about Mahjong. So the next step is we want to configure what songs are going to be played when we push this top button. And this top button is configured to play the coin play playlist. So we will return to player. We will go to playlists. We will go to coin play. It is currently empty. So we'll hit edit playlist. And let's say we want to play All My Loving. And let's say Goat Herders. Goat Herd's kind of a neat song. Lonely Goat Herd. There. And let's say Rocky Top. Rocky Top. Exit search. So let's go to the list view. So these are the songs that are in yellow. You just can't help yourself. We've got All My Loving selected. We've got, what else did I put in? There's one, Lonely Goat Herd, and I think Rocky Top was. Of course, if we want to add one, we can just add, let's say we want to add 76 trombones. We can just click on it. Then editing coin play playlist. So now if we go and look at the coin play playlist, you're not being any help. Those are the 4 songs. So let's go just to the main screen. Let's go ahead and turn on the wallbox or the handbox. In a second, we should get a message that says, there it is. A wireless wallbox is just connected to the Universal Midi Controller. The name is Violano 4-button control. So since all of these are custom made, you can tell us whatever name you want to be associated with your wallbox or your handbox. And you can have multiple of these guys. I think our limit is 255, which is a lot of wallboxes. So if we hit coin play, we should play one of those 3 songs that we configured. Let's stop it. And let's go ahead and play the next song. And if you press the button again, it will stop the song. Let's go ahead and press coin play one more time. And that is it. Your handbox is good to go. So basically, you install the wireless receiver, and that is it. So, matter of 4 or 5 minutes. That's it. So let's move to the next step and hook up the wireless wall box. So we've got the wall box here, but the first thing we'll do is, if you ordered the kit from us, you would have received a unit that looks like this. This is the receiver or the transmitter that goes inside your wall box. Consists of a power supply, which is a couple AA batteries, the actual transmitter, and then the connectors which connect into the wall box. First thing we want to do is make sure that this guy is operating properly. So we will turn it on, and within a few seconds we should be notified on the iPad, sure enough, that the Wallbox has been connected. It says the wallbox name is Violano Wallbox. That's good. So let's test it. To test it, all we have to do is make a momentary connection of these two guys, short these guys out, and the Violano should start playing a song in our coin play playlist. And if you touch it again, it will turn it off. So if we do it one more time, we'll get the next song. So everything is working good. We'll go ahead and turn off the transmitter, and let's open up our wall box. And here are the insides, pretty simple. We'll remove the cash can, and we've already removed the wiring that was in there, but the wiring's really simple. It's just 2 wires. One wire connects to this nut, and the other wire connects underneath this screw on the right. So if necessary, you'll take your crescent wrench and unscrew this nut. We've already just put that on hand tight, so we won't need to. Take the nut off. Next thing is we'll remove the screw, the right hand screw in the wall box. There we go. Next step is connect these 2 connectors on the posts or the screws that we just removed. So put the first one on here. That's it. We are done. So what's that, 5 minutes? And you've now turned this antique wall box into a wireless unit that will play a song on your mechanical music machine. You just put the battery supply and the transmitter in there. And let's put the cash can in. There we go. So just an FYI, this tin coin can may limit how far you can put the wall box from your music machine. You know, if you're within 50, 60 feet, you're probably fine. If you want to go a little further, you may have to remove the tin cash can if you have one, because that does impede the reception or the transmission distance a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We should get a pop-up on our screen over here saying the wireless wall box has been connected. There we go. And now for the final test. Let's put in a nickel. Let's button it up the rest of the way. So let's test it one more time. Let's put in a nickel. Put in one more nickel, stop it. We're done. So what'd that take? 5 minutes? Hook up the 2 wires, do the test. And now you can mount this wall box anywhere in your room. When a guest comes in and puts in a nickel, the music machine will start playing. So that's it. One other thing I want to point out is, you know, when you're done using it, the wall box, the end of your party or whatever, be sure to go back into the unit and turn it off so the batteries don't drain. And that's it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, be sure and send us an email to the email address that's at the bottom of the screen. Thanks a lot.